Hello everybody, happy Monday. It is currently 7:10 and I'm having my morning coffee. Getting a little bit of a later start this morning because the time changed yesterday. It was daylight savings. Now it is dark again at this time in the morning, which is kind of annoying. It's just starting to get light, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I kind of hate the spring forward daylight savings because I'm a morning person. I would rather it be light in the mornings than to have the light extended into the evenings when I'm trying to like get into cozy go to bed mode. But it's fine, we will adjust. But yeah, just starting a little bit late today, which is okay. I mean, it's not too late or anything. So I'm going to be doing some watering, which is why I'm jumping on here. I figured I would go ahead and start the Planty vlog and kind of chat with you and take you with me. I am working on a few different things this week, like alongside this video. I'm still working on the Vidcho shelf, so I'm not sure what order these videos are gonna go up in, honestly. We shall see. But yeah, I'm still in the middle of working on the Vidcho shelf. But today I mostly want to focus on catching up with watering because I really fell behind. So yeah, but I might also be doing some chops and things for other videos. So this is just going to be the kind of regular plant chores that I keep up with that are not for other videos, I guess. And we'll see what else I get up to this week. I don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna finish my coffee and I will catch up with y'all in a few minutes when I'm gonna start my watering. I'm just making some toast for my breakfast because I am hungry, but I got my water here. Now this week I'm just watering with plain water, so I don't have to mix anything up, which is kind of nice. I usually alternate between my general hydroponics fertilizer, plain water, then Kelpie, then plain water, then general hydroponics. So just like switching between the different types of nutrients that I'm using and putting plain water in between those. So plain water this week, which is nice. And I'm going to be starting up with my mosquito dunks again because I've been noticing a lot of fungus gnats. Every spring when it warms up, they all just like, I don't know, hatch or something. And I start noticing them around. It's not too bad, but I just want to get on top of that. So I'm going to be putting a chunk of mosquito dunks in a little tea bag and then just try to keep this filled up at all times so that it can be like pre-soaked with the mosquito dunk. And if you water with this consistently, then it really does like completely get rid of them, which is nice. The only thing is I am going to be showering some of my plants, so those aren't going to be getting mosquito dunk watered when they're being showered. I mean, maybe I could just like water them through after, but I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna be adding this in. I've been really trying to stick to a night routine of cleaning up, like doing a closing shift and kind of cleaning up my house before I go to bed, and it has been so nice, you guys. Dare I say a night routine is more important than a morning routine, because waking up and having the house tidy, it is so nice. So I've been loving that. I feel like I can just jump into whatever I need to get done. Anyways, I'm gonna make my toast. BRB. I think that we might have blue skies today. It looks like there could be some clouds, but might be some sunshine, which would be so nice. Okay, I'm gonna get this dunk situation going. So you can also do the bits, but this is just what I was able to find. And all I do is break them into quarters. So this is half of them right now. So I'm just gonna break this and then it's gonna make 2 of them, which I might as well just prep an extra one. Maybe I can, I've mostly just been watering with this. Honestly, I was gonna say maybe I can put one in a watering can, but I haven't been using my watering can a lot. Just gonna stick that in there. Some little pieces that broke off that I'm gonna collect. Very, very easy, very, very cheap. I know people try to sell you on those expensive drops. This is literally the same thing. And you can just buy a whole pack of these that are gonna last you a long time for probably the same price as one of those drop thingies. I mean, if you use those and it works for you, great, but this is just a more cost-effective solution. So I'm gonna drop that one in there, and then we're gonna prep one more just so that I have it ready to go. I usually switch these out about once a month, so you can leave them in your, I have this just hanging out in here all the time, and I try to keep it full, like I said, so that I always have water that's been soaked, because you are supposed to soak for, I think, 24 hours with the mosquito dunk. So there's my other one. I'm just going to probably put that on my plant cart so that I can switch it out when I need to. I'm gonna go put these away. Oh, forgot this. Oh boy. Like I said, I have a lot of watering to do. I'm just gonna try to blow through it as fast as I can, because just the most important thing is that every plant gets some water. I would love to start showering some of these off today, because some of them definitely need it, but I think I'm just gonna focus on the watering because I've missed the past couple of waterings because I've just been busy working on other things. So yeah, that's priority number one for today. And yes, I am in my pajamas and my slippers because when I do plant chores in the morning, I usually just do it in my PJs. Why am I gonna get dressed first? I wanna be cozy. Okay, hello, it's the next day. I'm not feeling 100% today. I hope I'm not coming down with something, but yeah. Anyways, I still wanted to put up some grow lights that I've been meaning to put on the calyx shelf here. I have the Barina Puck grow lights, so I'm just gonna pop them in some of these cubbies because I want to use this space for my seeds that are sitting in front of the patio door, because those are just in the way. That was supposed to be a very temporary kind of spot for them. I don't want seeds to just be sitting in front of the door at all times, so I think it's going to be nice to be able to just pop them into these cubbies. So I have never installed this style of grow light, but they should be pretty straightforward, and they also have the little magnetic thing with, oh yeah, that's super nice, with the adhesive on the back, the little metal plate with the adhesive. So I can just stick this on the top here, and then this is just going to attach on. I really like that. I really like that. What I'm most curious about is if this is going to be long enough for me to daisy chain between them. So let's see. Oh yeah, looks like it will be. Nice. So how many am I gonna do? 1, 2, I don't know if I will empty out one of those ones to use? Or should I just do 2 to start with? I think I'm just maybe gonna do 2 of them to start with. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 of these to start and kind of see how I feel. Okay, this almost seems like too easy to be true or something, but I'm just gonna try to stick them in here. So I'm gonna peel this off. I guess I'll make sure the little connector is facing the back. I'm just eyeballing it. Okay, or I guess it doesn't matter which way the connector is facing because you can literally take this off and move this around. Duh! I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one. Okay, I think for that one, I'm actually gonna put 2 of them. One I put close to the front, and then I'm gonna put another one behind it. Because there's no books. This one is half full of books, but I'll be able to put seedlings even at the back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop another one on. So now, oh yeah, I think I will actually be able to reach them. And they give you a shorter option as well, which I can use for those 2, hopefully. Hi, sweet pea. Oh my goodness, look at you. Look at you. Come here. You are always asking your mom to PLAY because I'm sitting down and it looks like I'm getting ready to PLAY with you, huh? I know, mommy's doing something else, but I can do that in a minute, okay, baby? Okay, baby. I know. Yeah. Okay. Should mommy take a break? Okay, so I'm sitting here trying to connect them, and the connector piece was not going into that little, I'm like trying to connect, and I'm like, what the heck, why is it not working? And I'm trying different cords and nothing's working. And I found out that this is not just a cute little logo. It opens, and there's the other type of connector, so just in case anyone else gets these lights. And there we go. Looking at the instructions helps sometimes. Cute. And then I'm gonna try to do this one. Oh. Now this should go into the front of that one. Oh my gosh, it works. That's so cool. Well, I don't know if it works yet. I haven't tried to turn it on, but everything's connected. Well, except for the power. So wait. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, I'm gonna turn the power on and we're gonna see if they all light up. They are so bright. So bright. Holy smokes. Okay, I don't even know what I want to do. I mean, that's great because I'm probably mostly going to be using these for my garden seeds. But wow. Ooh, that's so cool. Okay. That was honestly probably the easiest grow light install that I've ever done. Loved that. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of my, oh my gosh, Olive. She has been crazy the past little while. Every time I film, she thinks it's time to PLAY. Hey, baby. I know. What's mommy doing down here? But it's not for that reason, huh? Mwah. Love you. Okay, so these are my peppers. We have Hungarian hot wax, bell pepper, purple bell pepper, and jalapenos on the end. Honestly, I feel like I need to transplant these soon because they're starting to get big already. And this is what stresses me, is all of the transplanting and everything when you start from seed, because where are these all to go? I don't know. We've been talking about setting up a little garden seed starting station in the basement, like obviously something a lot bigger than this. As we get further into the growing season, I need to start more things and everything's gonna get bigger, so yeah. But anyways, these are looking so good. That's so cute. I can probably, yeah, I can fit at least a couple of these little, oh my gosh, Olive. Oh my gosh, the last one came up. Okay, the lighting, the grow lights are so strong, they're making the lights crazy, or the lighting crazy. The last one just came up. These are cabbage, and then 2 different types of broccoli. And I started these maybe 10 days ago now. Maybe 8 days ago actually. And yeah, they're looking good. I thought that I was gonna have a couple empty cells, but these 2 decided to pop up after all. Oh no, which way was I holding this? I think like this. I had to do post-its for the labels for these ones because I couldn't find my tags. So I'm just gonna stick it on the back maybe. Okay, and that is actually all of the seedlings that I have right now. There's more that I need to start this week that I haven't done yet. And I did have tomatoes going, but then I saw people posting, Ollie. But then I saw people in my area talking about how it was way too early to start tomatoes when I started them, and you're just gonna end up with like these massive plants because you obviously have to keep them in until it's time to plant them outside. And I was like, no, I do not want that. I do not need to have massive tomato plants in my house for months. So I pulled out my little seedlings because I was just like, no, we're not doing this, and I'm gonna start them whenever I'm supposed to start them. I think near the end of March or something, people were saying. I have a spreadsheet. Those who watch my vlog channel would know that I have a spreadsheet that I keep track of all my garden stuff. I just started using it this year, and so far it's going well, but it tells me what dates I need to start everything, which is really nice. And I hadn't cataloged everything yet and I went ahead and started the tomatoes and then found out that it was too early. A lot of people do start them early, and just if they have greenhouses or they, you know, have the capacity to keep them inside, but that is not my journey. So yeah, I'm gonna have to redo those ones. I really wanted to chop my Syngonium chia pens today. I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing that. Honestly, I don't know why. I'm just not feeling great today. So I'm probably gonna sign off for now, and I will be back and hopefully feeling better soon. Hello everybody, I just received Planty mail. Not plant mail, but Planty mail. So I figured we could open it together. It's actually a huge box. This is from Jomo Studio, which is a Canadian planty company. They asked if I wanted to try out some of their pots. They do clear pots, but in different colorways, and I thought that they looked really cute, and I'm really excited to try them out. They looked like something I would really potentially enjoy. So yeah, they gifted these to me, which was very kind. So we're gonna open them together, see what they look like. They look so cute. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty they are. So I asked for, these come in a variety of colors. I asked for purple, teal, and pink. So this is the purple. Okay, these look so cute. Not a huge fan of them all coming individually in plastic. I will, of course, recycle this, but let's take them all out and take a peek. Okay, so there's 3 separate pieces. I think to go like that, and then this snaps on. Yeah, I think so. Or does it go the other way? Or is it supposed to go like that, maybe? The other way. I'm gonna have to recheck. Yeah, that feels better. I'm gonna have to recheck the instructions, but these are so pretty. I love the colors. I think the last time y'all saw me, the last clip on here was me not feeling well. I'm much better now, thank goodness. I was actually just out doing some kind of spring shopping and checking out some of the garden shops, plant shops for Patreon, which was really fun. I'm just gonna pull up this pot so I can see how it's supposed to work. Okay, so yeah, it's supposed to go like this. The unique 3-part modular design includes a pot with an open bottom, a specially engineered drainage plate with a raised center, and a water catching tray. This system promotes optimal airflow and breathability, encouraging roots to grow downward rather than circling, fostering healthier, more resilient plants. Repotting is made effortless. Simply push the plate to release the entire root ball without damaging the pot or the roots. Oh. I see, because this whole thing comes out like that. That's kind of cool. So it goes in like this, pointing upwards. Boop. And then that's what it looks like. And then you just snap on. I really love this style of drainage tray rather than having to sit pots in like the plastic saucers or whatever saucers underneath. This is just a much cleaner look. Look at the smiley, so cutie. Really excited to try these out. There's the teal all put together. There we go. Really pretty. I love these colors. Like, how gorgina are those? Anyways, have to go back to the other video that I'm working on filming right now, but I just wanted to unbox that with you. Okay, hello everybody. Good morning. We are continuing on with our plant chores. I just made myself a cup of green tea, which I'm so excited to drink. I feel like I need it. I have not been feeling well the past week. Well, it's been really, really up and down. We're not going to talk about that too much, but yeah, trying to harness the healing powers of tea right now. Anyways, what we are gathered here to do right now is something that I have been putting off since January, because I take 3 to 6 months to do anything after I first mention it. So what we are finally tackling today is chopping my Syngonium chiapense variegated. I have this serious issue with variegated plants where they always just go all white, and it's so annoying. Obviously the white leaves don't survive, they just die off, and the whole plant just kind of ends up looking like crap. Like, look at this. This is what ends up happening. So it's very sad because I was so excited to have this plant and to grow this plant when they have nice balanced variegation that isn't going completely white. They are absolutely stunning. So I want to try to bring back in some balance. Like, it's so crazy. Down lower, it started pretty much all green, and then we got some variegation, gradually started getting more variegation. Like, look at some of the healthy leaves. So pretty. Like, dream variegated plant, right? So that's what makes it so frustrating. This leaf too, I just love. This is probably my favorite one actually up here. Ooh, it's so Oh my gosh, this is all just like, it's so pretty. Like, are you joking me? So I'm gonna try to chop this all up. We're gonna get a bunch of cuttings out of it. And then I'm going to cross my fingers that one of these cuttings will give me a nice plant. So yeah, I stopped, you know, making this grow up the pole because I knew I was gonna be cutting it. And I think I'm gonna be water propagating all of these, so yeah. I guess we are just going to get started with this. I have my little shears here. You can't really see the top, but I'm just going to cut right here so that we have this top. This is like all white, so I don't even think that this would be worth keeping, to be honest. I mean, I guess you never know, but there's like the tiniest sliver of green going through this all white stem, so yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's see what else we can get. I'm gonna have to undo the pole, so maybe I'll lay it down like this. Oops. I was planning on doing a dedicated video that was gonna span over time for this plant to see if I could get some variegation back. But I don't know, I just kind of decided I would do it in these plant chores videos and provide updates. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm just going to, the stem looks so weird. It's like yellow. Like, why is it like that? From this point downwards, it's just yellow. It's not mushy or anything. Like, I think it's healthy still. It's just weird. Why is it like discolored like that? I don't know. But I'm gonna cut here, I guess. I'm gonna have to lower you guys down. There, hopefully you can see what's going on a little bit. So I'm gonna have to just cut some of these roots because I'm not wanting to keep them. People always ask when I do this, they're like, why did you cut the aerial roots rather than keeping them? And I just haven't been keeping this moss hydrated, so I mean, the roots might be viable, but I don't mind just rerooting in water, so that's just what I'm gonna do. It's just what's easiest for me right now. Okay. Oh, is that it? Is it free now? Ooh, stunning. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, this stem is weird because it's yellow, but it actually has, oh, there we go. Actually has some green, if you can see there. That's like all green along this side. So that's good. And then there's more little spots of green here. So we're just gonna have to see what happens with this, I think. Should I do, I mean, I guess I should do 2 separate cuttings to increase our chances here. I could do a wet stick of this one down here as well and put that in one of my prop boxes, which I probably should do. I can see a growth point right there. So maybe I will do that. I'll just try to get as many cuttings out of this as possible. So I'm gonna cut that. It's gonna be 1 wet stick. And then we're gonna cut again and have two leaves for water propagation. I don't know how well this one will do because it looks pretty rough and it's super, super white, but you never know. It might root up for us. To put my phone on work mode. It's the morning, so my phone hasn't gone into do not disturb yet. I usually keep my phone on do not disturb from 9 to 5. Okay, let's keep, I wonder if I can pull this out. Oh yeah, maybe I can. There we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, the bottom doesn't look great. but it did have a big root in there. This literally looks like spaghetti. It's like the exact size of a spaghetti noodle. Okay, let's move that over. And I'm just going to do cuts wherever I can. This is actually a nice, oh yeah, this is the nice leaf. Well, one of the nice leaves. Yeah, oh my gosh, okay. So that has good potential for sure. The stem, Here is another possible wet stick. Right here. It actually looks like it has some green, so I will pop that into my prop box. Oop. And then we have another cutting here. That one has a lot of green on it, so that will probably root up for us. And then we have our very bottom. Should I just keep this on here and see what new growth activates? I usually never keep the base of plants that I cut up. And people always comment and are like, why didn't you keep the base? And I don't know, I guess I just usually rely on the propagations. Also, this is just full, like it probably needs to be repotted. It's just not, I guess when I start back over with my freshly rooted cuttings or my propagations, I just feel like it's a fresh start and I can put it into new mix and, you know. But in this case, I think that I might actually keep this and keep watering it and caring for it, and we'll see if this pushes out a decent leaf. It has the potential to, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, we have the base and 1, 2, 3, 4 cuttings that I'm going to find a jar for in a moment here. And then we also have 2 wet sticks. So we got 7 options here, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna use a new little propagation vase that I recently got. It's on the Vitjo shelf right now. It was part of the Vitjo shelf video. And I think I'm going to use it for the first time. It's like a bird of paradise leaf. It's so cute, but I think I'm gonna use it for the first time for these guys. I really love this. Look how cute it is. Oh my gosh, I love that. And I feel like the kind of like mouth part is perfect for, like, it narrows a little bit. I mean, I guess it might not be great for getting roots out, so I'm gonna have to get these out of here before they get super rooted. But in terms of keeping everything in place and from flopping around, I feel like the shape is really grand. So I'm gonna go fill this up with some water. These ones I'm gonna go ahead and stick into my sphagnum box. Hopefully they will root up for us. There we go. It's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna clean up this mess. My plan today is to start spraying some of my plants with my Safer's End All miticide, because I want to spray all of my Hoyas because I'm just worried about flat mites. I don't know that any of them have flat mites for sure, but I just want to give them a treatment to both prevent and just, also the Safer's End All targets mealies and other pests as well. So I just kind of want to do a whole treatment on all of my plants. It is time. I have not treated them in months now, since before I used the green lacewing larvae, so it's definitely overdue. I have not really been seeing mealies lately. I haven't really been seeing anything lately, but maybe I just haven't been looking hard enough. So yeah, the next time I jump on here will probably be when I am doing the treatments. Yeah, something else that I have to fix up, unfortunately, is my begonia Fanny Moser, because she got trampled yesterday by Cadence. So I noticed that this leaf was all weird and this vine was hanging down funny, and then I saw some leaves broken off But it actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to. So I thought I was gonna have to cut something, but I might not. Maybe I'll just fix her up a little bit. I would like to be able, so there's three stems in here, and the two on each side are clipped with dragonfly clips onto the trellis, but the middle one is just kind of hanging out, which makes it more vulnerable, as we are seeing here with the leaves that got broken off. So maybe I should put some twine to kind of keep it pulled back a little bit. Maybe I will do that. But I'm glad that I don't have to cut anything off. There's a new leaf coming in. Hopefully that didn't get too damaged. Oh, it did. It got ripped. Oh no. It's missing the lower half of the leaf. Shoot. Well, I'm actually just about to take some of the plants in this area to the washroom to spray them down with the safer, so I guess I'll be taking this one. Also, my vanilla orchid has been growing, which is really exciting. We have a new vine that's kind of shot out from here, and these leaves are new. So I'm just gonna take her off the wall for a second. Same with this vine is new, and those leaves at the top. Yeah, I'm just gonna take her down so that I can give her a little spray down. But she's looking pretty good. I'm glad that this plant is finally growing again. I wonder if I can see roots now. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. She's happy. Look, there's roots in here. That is stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Okay, so I'm gonna take those two with me and go mix up a new batch of safers. Also need to throw these leaves into the compost. So sad because the Fanny Moser, I mean, she's still fine. It's not a big deal, but she was really starting to look good again, but that's okay. It's just a minor setback. Okay, so here is the concentrate. I'm going to be mixing it up in my 2-liter sprayer. I need to look up, it says 50 milliliters per 1 liter. This is 2 liters, so 100 milliliters. 2 tablespoons. 6.7. Right, that sounds familiar. This year, I'm really trying to be better about using gloves and wearing a mask when I'm doing any type of pest treatment, because it's just what makes me feel better. Even if it's not something that says to do that, I don't know. And keeping the bathroom really well ventilated while I'm spraying anything in there. I just opened the window, which I don't know why I've never done that before or thought to do that before, but I feel like that's just, you know, a good idea. I want to listen or to watch something. I mostly just have it playing in the background while I'm doing this because it's probably going to take a while. So let's see who has uploaded. Oh, Kevin. Kevin has a new video. Hakuna La Planta. So let's go ahead and watch that. How stunning! This is going to be the perfect background video to watch while I'm doing this. The air purifier kicked on, if you can hear that. while those plants are chilling in the bathtub, kind of drying off, I was thinking about this area and how I've been meaning to kind of, okay, I had to help Cadence on the couch, but I've been meaning to kind of declutter this area. The compacta is too close to the escaleto, so just a little bit of rearranging. So I think that that's what I'm gonna do quickly. Honestly, the escaleto needs a chop, so maybe that's what I should do. We'll see. I'm gonna take a look here. Okay, hello everybody. So the big escaleto is no more because it was infested with scale. I don't know what it is with scale. Sometimes I mean, it's only really been on this plant and it'll seem like it's going away and then it will come back, and it came back with a vengeance. And I had kind of been purposely ignoring that plant because I don't know. I knew it was gonna have scale. I subconsciously knew. So I chose to ignore it, but I could not ignore it any longer. So, by the way, sorry that there's so many things going on right now. The dryer's running, the dishwasher's going, my boyfriend started running them, and I want to get some plant stuff done, so we're here. And now Olive's growling. Okay, these are the vibes. These are the vibes I bring to the channel. Okay, anyways, we do have these sounds.
I told you.
As soon as I turned on the camera,
there's when they're sleeping, not when they wake.
There's like a million things going on. Okay, we're gonna push through. So 2 cuttings of Monstera esqueleto. Now, I didn't even bother taking like rooted cuttings in the moss pole because I don't know. I don't even know. Whatever, I just wanted to water propagate. One of them has a new leaf that's unfurling. Now my plan is just to clean these off using isopropyl alcohol. I want to get rid of every single speck of scale on these, and we're just gonna start fresh. I am a little, oh wow, actually the roots look good. I think this is gonna root up, no problem. I was gonna say I'm a little apprehensive because I haven't rooted this large of cuttings before. I don't think, like, this is so chonky. And I've heard that it can be hard, like once plants get more mature, it can be hard to root them. But the roots already look like, I don't know, they honestly already kind of look like they're growing. I don't know if you can see these like white ones here. So I think it's gonna be fine. But yeah, so I wanna clean these off. And then there's a couple of other things that I want to do, which we'll see what I think that I for sure wanna pot up this ping pot in this video. This is from Understory Labyrinth. A viewer sent this to me and it's like the nicest gift. I showed this in one of my past videos, but I'm obsessed with this. It's gonna go on my Vitsto shelf and I really want to get a ping or 2 potted up in here. So yeah, I actually ended up getting another pot from Understory Labyrinth. I'm feeling very spoiled, but she actually, like Understory Labyrinth actually reached out to me after seeing a ping video that I posted on Instagram and offered to send a pot over. You will see me potting that one up on Instagram Reels, I think on Monday, and it's absolutely stunning as well. So I don't know how I've been so lucky this year to end up with 2 of these handmade ping pots, but I'm so happy. We'll pot this up and then I want to, well, I might actually start filming another video after this, so the other things I'm doing might be in a different video, so maybe I won't even mention them. So I guess I'll start just with cleaning this. I also need to find somewhere to put it. This is like a big old vase that I have it in. So yeah, I mean, maybe it could go in the calyx. I don't know. I'm gonna go get some supplies to clean it though. So I'm going to inspect and remove everything that I can find with isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip. And then I'm also going to spray this with my Safer's End-All just to prevent or just like keep everything nice and clean. This plant is so pretty. It's honestly annoying that, yeah, I mean, these top cuts, it seemed like the top of the plant had the least scale, and it was like the lower half of the plant that was really infested. So these top ones aren't bad, but I just want to make sure that I'm getting everything that I can. Gonna pour a little bit into the cap. I'm trying not to make all my videos like pest oriented because I know that that's not a lot of people's favorite type of content, but you know, just trying to get on top of this. And I feel like I'm at the point, I mean, it may not seem like it from my videos because in every video I'm like, oh my god, pests. It may not seem like it, but it's getting better. It's actually a lot better, especially in terms of mealybugs. It's like a million times better. Okay, scale's gross because you have to like scrape it off. I don't even know. There's like a little piece of one right there. It's such a weird pest. It's a really, really weird one. I don't know if you'll even be able to see, but I mean, there was some massive ones. Maybe I should have taken a clip, but there were some massive ones on the rest of the plant, which just went in the compost because it was infested, sadly, but it's mostly just a couple of these smaller ones on here. So it starts out as a pest that I guess crawls around, and then it just like anchors down and develops this armor over it. So you have to like scrape it off. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. And I don't even think that it's like that damaging of a pest. Like you don't even really notice it almost until you look closely for it. And but then at that point it's like, okay, your plant is like infested. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Anyways, I do feel like the pest situation is getting a lot better, but it's almost at the point now where I'm like starting to feel relaxed about it again, which is not good. I need to just power through, keep treating. I want to spray everybody with End-All and just like keep that up for a while just to like make sure everything is getting taken care of, you know? I don't want to get too comfortable. And then I might, do some more beneficials. Yeah, especially going into spring, I might do beneficials for mites. Like a couple weeks after I do this Safers on everybody. Might do some mite sachets. Might do some more of the lacewing. Because now that it's been a few weeks since my last round, I did 2 rounds of the lacewing larvae, and now that it's been, that some time has passed, I feel like it really did help a lot. I kind of feel like I was too hard on those lacewings at first, but they were actually really helpful. So yeah. Somebody commented actually about how well they work, but if the infestation is too bad, like they're better for a prevention kind of thing, which makes sense. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll just do beneficials every like couple of months to kind of keep things in check. I just need to get myself in a good routine because it truly does just like zap the joy out of this hobby when I'm constantly dealing with pests. I'm sure that some of y'all can relate. It truly is like the worst part of keeping plants. So yeah, and apparently after 5 years, I'm still learning lessons and figuring things out. And I'm sure that I'm gonna be learning lessons and figuring things out for many years to come. But yeah, this is so much more manageable for me though. And this like just having to deal with these few leaves rather than a full plant. It's like taking cuttings, I've realized, is something that just, it saves me from a lot of stress because yeah, just the thought of having to deal with a whole massive plant, I can't with that right now. So I don't even care about starting plants over. Like, I'm happy to do that. I'm patient, waiting for them to grow back out. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. It's a little sticky, which is probably from the scale. No mealies on here though. So I think that I'm gonna go spray this down in the tub with my end all. I don't see any scale on this new leaf, which is good. And then I think I might add just a little bit of Super Thrive or Kelpie. Actually, I have my Kelpie out, so I'll probably just add a little bit of that to this water. I can do that right now, actually. Let me go grab it. I'm just gonna go, boop. There we go. I can use the plant as a little stir stick. It's a witch's brew. Oh my gosh. It's through the fenestration. Okay, I am going to go spray this down. Boop, boop, boop. It's really pretty cuttings. Okay, sprayed that one. I've just left it sitting in the tub for a little while to dry off a bit. And now I want to go ahead and pot up this adorable ping planter. So I'm gonna put just a little bit, okay, we're gonna have to lower this camera down because y'all can't see this at all. Okay, that's better. I will just, well, is that even better? Okay, there we go. We'll do it right here. Also, I repainted my nails. So cute. This is Beowulf topped with Hardcore Buttercup from Mooncap. And I love the way that it came out. Anyways, I'm going to start off with some sphagnum on the bottom. Don't need a lot. It's mostly just to block the hole right here because this is a self-watering planter, so I'm gonna end up putting water in this outer portion and I don't want the soil to just be flowing out into that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. This is dry. I should probably wet it. Okay, I'm gonna go wet it quickly. Okay, I've got my little layer of sphagnum in there now. Next, I'm going to add some carnivorous plant soil. I got this from Brad's greenhouse last year. I ordered 1 bag of it and I've been using it like, you know, I've used it for all my pings so far and my pingdom, and I still have so much of it left because you really, like, they're such small plants that you do not need a lot. So even though I felt like it was kind of expensive, I feel like it was worth it because it is specifically for carnivorous plants. So I don't know, I just feel good about using it, and all of my pings so far seem to love it. I just try to break up, like if there's a bigger chunk, I'll try to break it up a little bit. There we go. Now I'm gonna grab some of my pings. A lot of them have multiples, so I'm just gonna pull a couple. I really wanted to order a new ping for this and kind of treat myself, but I didn't end up doing it. I don't know, shipping is so expensive. Like, I mean, I'm trying not to buy plants, but I feel like carnivorous plants are kind of an exception for me. There's actually a Nepenthes at one of my local plant shops right now that I really want. I'm considering going back for it. But anyway, so I feel like carnivorous plants are kind of an exception, but I don't know, they're just online, they're really expensive and shipping is expensive, and I might just wait until, I don't know, further into spring a little bit, maybe hold off for a while. But I really did want to get maybe I don't know if it's Joanna or Johanna, I don't know, but the really pink one. I'll put a picture on the screen. I would love to have that one eventually, and I almost ordered it for this, but for now I'm just gonna, I have so many pings because they multiply so easily and so often, so I'm just gonna be good and use the pings that I already have. But yeah, maybe carnivorous plant haul later on in the growing season. We'll see. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that this one split until I grabbed it. Do you see that? It's 2. That's so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna tear that one apart. There's so many babies, I was just gonna grab a baby, but I think I'm actually gonna separate those 2. Then there's some babies in here. I might grab one of these as well. But let's start with separating this one. My little tweezers that I've been using a lot for my small plants like this. Is this even focusing? Okay, I'm gonna pull it out. Oh, the babies are coming with it, I guess. Oh man. I always just find it, I'm talking like I've done this a million times, and I've done this like twice, but for some reason it's just easier for me to do with my hands usually, so I just grab it out. I'm gonna try to put these babies back in here. Or I guess I could put one in here, why not? I don't even know what kind of ping this is. It's really hard to tell them apart at this time of year when they haven't been sun stressed yet. It might be Cyclosecta, the purple one, but I can't tell right now. Okay, so I just gently pull apart. Oh, got some excess soil. I'm gonna get rid of that so that it's easier to grip them. Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. Now we have 2. How crazy is that? You can see some of the roots on the bottom. There they are. I'm gonna put this one back. Take some of these dead older leaves off. Put that one back. I'll have to do that better in a second. I just want to get this one situated here. Put her right here maybe. And I honestly just kind of stick them in and then just kind of move the soil so that the roots are covered. There we go. And then I'm gonna grab one of these little babies. Just one, please. Oh, they're both coming. Okay, they are both coming. That's fine. Again, just kind of make sure that the roots are in contact with the soil. This is the same soil mix, so I'm sure that they're gonna settle right in. I already know that they like it. There we go. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pings in here now. I'll have to add the water in a second, but so cutie. It's just such a magical setup. I'm obsessed. Okay, so let's get this one back sorted out here. I mean, these leaves I will just stick in because they will probably grow like any of these healthy leaves that have come off. I'm just gonna stick right, actually I can put them in here because there's lots of room in here in this one. I'm just gonna stick them on top of the soil because they can literally, each of these leaves can grow a new ping. And I'm kind of obsessed with pings, so yeah, I will do that, please. Oh, there we go. So I've got those leaves in there, and I'll just get this situated a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so I just added the water in, and this is what it looks like. It is so stunning. So it's gonna wick up to this middle part and act as a self-watering pot, which is super cool. I also just love the whimsical vibes of this like moat situation. Like, it's so cute. Like I said, I'm gonna be potting up another pot like this. It's a different one, same kind of thing, same maker, but it's a different one. So I'll be posting that on Instagram on Monday, and there may be a little giveaway for you to win your own as well. So make sure to stay tuned for that on Instagram. Also, other random news, I'm cutting off all my hair tomorrow. Not all my hair, but it's gonna be short. So this is gonna be the last video. Actually, you might see in one more video, because I'm gonna film today, so you might see my long hair in another video or two, but in my time, this is my last day with it, which is crazy because I've been growing it out for so long now. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Just time for a little change, you know? Anyways, my battery is now flashing, but I think I'm gonna end this video here and start working on another episode. I've been loving these just kind of like come along with me and do random plant tasks throughout the week, so I hope that you have been enjoying as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of the kind comments that you leave. It is such a serotonin boost when I look through my comments, so thank you so much. Yeah, I just really love you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
I couldn't even if I tried.